Okay, welcome everyone to our Iron Ridge Collective, and I can't believe it's May already. It feels like everything's been speeding by, and this is a forum where all of the Iron Ridge schools meet to share some happenings and some news, one-stop shop for parents to get information about all the kids' schools in one sitting. We also invite special community guests. And today our special guest is Cindy Reeves from the Abbey Centre. So we'll give her an opportunity to introduce herself in a moment. But first, if we move the slides forward, here's our agenda for today. And we will start with the elementary school with Vicki Celine.
Good afternoon, and we're excited to be here. It's been a busy month of April for sure, and May is following suit. So we have Mental Health Week coming up, and we're going to do a Move Your Mood, which is bingo sheets were sent home yesterday for students. And if they can complete 2 or more rows, they can bring it back. And all the papers are going to go into a draw for a freezy party for their classroom. And we also have Hats Off for Mental Health Day on Wednesday, May 7th. Grade 3 choir performed with the Red Deer Symphony Orchestra, and it was amazing. Grade 3, all grades actually, grade 1 through 3 are doing Girls at Bat program starting this week, and it's part of the Junior Jays Foundation program. So what that means is the Blue Jays have funded this, and we get T-shirts and bats and helmets and all the things necessary to play baseball. So this year we decided to make it a Girls for Bat program. And we wanted 30 girls and we got 80. So we were able to phone back to the Junior Jays and they upped us to 70 kids. So we were able to take 70 kids with 2 different programs. So we have all kinds of teachers and educational assistants helping, and that started this week. So everybody's super excited about that. Celebration of Learning was last week, and thank you so much to all of the families for coming out. It was a great success, and of course we had the book fair at the same time, which was absolutely amazing, and families are reading because they definitely were buying some books out of there. Our trout farm fished are going to be released at the end of the month. So we started trout from eggs in January, and now they're about yay long, and they're going to be released into Boulder Pond at the end of the month, and Boulder Pond is just west of town. Grade 3 farewell will be June 13th. We'll have an assembly with all of the presentations, and it will be laughter and tears combined, I'm sure. Fires, which is our society for fundraising, they are having a dance May 23rd in support of our new playground. So, and we're also looking for new members for our fire society. So if you are willing to be on our fundraising society, please contact Mrs. Fessick, and her email address is there, or you can call the school. The Wolf Creek parent survey closes today, so I think there's still a little bit of time if anybody wants to finish that up. And we have an IREC apparel order that is open for school swag that will end on May 12th. We have a new program at the school that we're hoping to get up and running this year. It's called Early Explorers, and it's an all-day, everyday kindergarten. So it would be from 8:10 to 2:50 in the afternoon. It's a mixture of current curriculum for kindergarten plus play-based and hands-on learning. Busing would be available both to and from school because the kids would be there all day, and the cost would be $350 a month. So we're hoping by the end of the month, if we can have some numbers to know if this is going to be a go or not. Currently we have 10 kids enrolled, and we need 20 to make one program work and 40 to make 2 programs work. So check that out on our website. The glow up dance also from the fires is on our website, and so is the apparel. So go to our website for all the information.
Fantastic, Vicki. Thank you so much. We appreciate all the updates and the exciting things that are happening. For Iron Ridge Intermediate Campus, Lacey Elliott unfortunately isn't able to be with us today, but I will take over. Thank you to our peers group who fundraise, put on hot lunches, and so on. They've done wonderful things for us. The teachers put together a wish list of things they would really love for their classrooms, really love for their students. And Pierce has really come through and helped support students for the extra things that are not in the budget. And we appreciate that. So some things like some adaptive seating for the classroom, some things like some special materials for science or some special equipment for recess and gym, just all sorts of things. And they bought us some smile cookies this week. So a great way to treat the students and support the community as well. Thank you to the Iron Ridge Joint Council. They put on a wonderful presentation last month, and we'll talk about it a little bit at the end, kind of our reflections on it. But we were able to bring the ICE unit in and really talk to us about how to keep students safe. So it was great that we could put that on for the community. It was a great turnout, and all the schools really came together to put on a great event. The Heritage Fair, thank you to Iron Ridge Junior Campus for the invite. And our kiddos in our grade six classes had the opportunity to go and explore and ask questions. And what a great opportunity for them to kind of test out junior high for a day. So it was a great event. They did a fantastic job. Grade 6 camp is fast approaching, so that'll be June 3rd to 5th at Gull Lake Center. Parents have two forms to do. They have to do a paper form, and we have the online form and the fee, and we want to make sure there are no barriers for anybody. So if there's any concerns about grade 6 camp and any needs that you feel need to be addressed, please contact your teacher and they'll put you in contact with me, or just contact me directly, and we're happy to accommodate whatever your child needs. Speaking of grade 6 farewell, it will be June 20 at 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon, and that will be in our gym. So June 20, mark your calendars. Again, with grade 6, it's PAT season, so May 28 will be LA Part A. And the other subjects will begin June 12 with our final PAT on June 18. Last year, we had our last PAT on the last day of school. That was a little bit rough. This year, the schedule is a little bit easier on the students for sure. So looking forward to that. Our students historically do very, very well on the PATs, and we're always super proud of how they do. And our teachers work really hard to prepare them, both academically, but also social emotionally for taking a big test. And it's a good practice as they head into junior high and high school. Family Fun Night is coming up as well. We invite our families, and this year we're combining it with open house for new families coming into our school next year. So the incoming grade 3s or any other new students are welcome to join us on June 19 from 3:30 to 6. So doors will be open. You can explore the school, and we'll have some new family presentations happening at specific times. We'll send out some invites, but we're combining our Family Fun Night with our current students and inviting our new families too. So it's going to be a wild and crazy time. And again, as others mentioned, the parent survey is happening. So make sure you look through those emails and find that spot where you can fill out your surveys so that we can plan with your needs in mind and your wishes in mind. We finally have a new social worker. We're so excited. And Alicia Thompson has already started to join us and get to know our students. So we're really thankful to have her at least a couple days a week until we can do a full transition, as she was supporting out at Bentley schools. So that is it for us. And of course, as always, if there's any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Next up will be the junior high. So that will be you, Nicole.
All right. Well, hi, everybody. I hope you're chiming in online. Always look forward to having our collective get together and share our highlights and things coming up. So yeah, lots of great things to celebrate. I agree. It's hard to believe that we're already on the 6th day of May. Looking back on April, we were really excited about the ICE presentation that we had for parents of Blackfalds with a great turnout. Our last round of options is well underway. So some really fantastic new options for our kids and a lot of engagement there. Our band made their annual tour of Blackfalds, getting to both of the elementary and intermediate schools and making us proud with that. So I think I might have mentioned it before, but our band is the last band standing for Wolf Creek Schools. So we love to support them and give them every opportunity to perform that we can. And yes, as Carol mentioned, we held our first annual Heritage Fair. And so this is basically the equivalent like a science fair, but it's a social based on social studies. So it's students doing their own research of a topic of their choice that has anything to do with Canada that might be of interest to them. And then they go through the grueling experience of being judged by a number of different judges. So thanks to all of the community support for that. The partnerships that we depend on for all kinds of things, like the Heritage Fair, came across loud and clear last week. So we have 12 students that qualify to go down to the regional competition in Calgary, which is this Thursday. So we're really excited about that. And again, just in bright yellow there on our page, just huge support from our community with the number of judges. I think we had almost 20 judges based on our partnerships here in town. And then all the donations that we had to support this event for our kids. So the food that we serve the kids and all the prizes. So thank you to all of those community partners. Just wanted to mention, I know our grade sixes get pretty nervous about coming up here. So we are happy that we've given already a couple opportunities for them to come back. In March, they came over for our talent show, and then again 2 weeks ago for the Heritage Fair, and we'll have them here for a third time in June for a tour and a chance to answer their questions and hopefully help them feel more comfortable and confident before the summer starts with their transition to our school. We also have, I see I didn't get the number in there. Last week celebrating, we had 9 students from our school that were recognized at the Youth Recognition Gala evening, which is always a big highlight in the spring for our school. And then, yes, yesterday we also celebrated Bus Driver Appreciation Day and teamed up with the high school to give some treats and some appreciation to all of our drivers. And so just things coming up here will be happening pretty quickly, working with the high school for the transition for our grade 8s. Tomorrow is Hats On for Mental Health. We also had our school counselor, Margot Frolick. She went into all the classrooms between yesterday and today to do a little lesson with all the classes about mental health awareness. So we're really know that's important to give that valuable time to that. We're looking forward to already next Thursday is our track meet. And I just wanted to put a plug in here. We are looking for a lot of parent volunteers to help make the day a success. So if you know someone, or if you're watching this video after the fact, if you're willing to come in and help us out, just please call our office. And then following that, we have a nice long weekend, PD Day on the Friday, and then a nice long weekend. And then Wolf Creek South track meet will take place the following week for anybody that qualifies. And so just a note to parents, as always, stay informed and make sure if you feel like you don't have information, you pay attention to our website, our social media, or just call our office. We've got a lot of things that will start flooding the next few weeks of school. So field trips and other special events. Our June exam schedule was posted in our newsletter here just a few days ago. And students will start working towards their golden tickets. So if you're curious about that, ask your child about that too. And yes, just a note here as well, as everybody's mentioned, our school survey. So this is a really important survey that we depend on just to hear parent voices and get feedback. This one gathers from all families in Wolf Creek, but also specific to each school. And we really take this feedback from you to heart when we look at our future planning and our priorities for the upcoming year. So please take a minute to hop online and get that completed. And looking forward to a fast and furious final 2 months.
Thank you so much, Nicole. Such great things going on. And I really appreciate the thoughtfulness that you've put in helping grade sixers transition to your school in a fun way. So that's fantastic. All right. And our fourth and newest school, the secondary campus, with Ed Coles.
Yeah, thank you. Just a couple of highlights to show you guys. We had a Nakiska ski trip, took a group of students there, staff, and everybody had lots of fun, and everybody made it home without being in a boot or a cast, so that was great. Our school reach trivia team placed 10th in the province, which was impressive. Thanks to Mrs. Bowie for running that. Just to echo what everybody else said about the parent surveys have been sent out. Please take the time to fill them out. We did hire a new assistant principal, so our athletic director, Mr. McQuay, will be our new assistant principal for next year. And you'll see we have some postings out, so we'll be adding an additional 5 teachers to our staff for next year. We had Earth Day litter pickup with the kids' 3 daycare buddies, and a bunch of our students participated in that. And then this Thursday, we have a busload of kids going to the Skills Alberta competition to observe, and then we have 1 student participating, and so he's going to be participating in the cabinet making program, which is exciting.
And we have many things coming up for May and June. So this week is Mental Health Week. We had our leadership team running a Notes of Gratitude booth at lunchtime today. So thank you to Blackfalds Starbucks for donating all the free iced teas that they were giving away in exchange for Notes of Gratitude. So that was awesome to see. And tomorrow we have hats on for mental health as well, and lots of other fun things going on. Football spring camp is happening towards the end of May. So if you have a child in our school that wants to be involved with our football team, please connect with Mr. McQuay about that. We are hosting a barbecue open house on Wednesday, June 4th from 3 to 7 p.m. So this is open to any current or prospective students and families. We're going to be serving up hot dogs. The building will be open for people to come in and take a tour and meet all of our staff. So we hope to see lots of people there. Grade 9 PATs, the first one is the end of this month. That's the LA Part A on May 29th. And the others take place between June 12th and 19th. The last day of classes for all students will be June 18th. And the final exam schedule for grades 10 and 11 will be coming out after our next PD day on May 16th. And our next school council meeting is scheduled for May 26th at 7 p.m.
Fantastic. I feel like I should mention Mrs. Bowie is not going anywhere. The high school is adding an assistant principal as they will grow in the next couple of years. And so not only will Ed Coles continue to be the principal, Mrs. Bowie will continue to be the assistant principal. They are adding a second assistant principal. I had to clear that up because even some administrators within Wolf Creek were a little bit confused. So we're so thankful, Mrs. Bowie, you're staying, and we love all the wonderful things that the school is doing in its first year. So fantastic. And our special guest today, Cindy Reeves, is joining us from the Abbey Centre. We want to always connect with our community, and the Abbey Centre is a super important part of many of our students' lives throughout the year and throughout the summer. My family loves the Abbey Centre, and we know that it's a really important place in Blackfalds. So we were really excited to invite the Abbey Centre to talk to us about some summer programming. So Cindy, welcome and take it away.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here. This is a wonderful platform, actually, to be able to discuss some things we have coming up. Most people are aware we run a summer camp program that opened up for registrations on May 1 with the ages 8 to 11. A lot of them are sold out already. So there's still some room in the ages 3 to 5. We call that our Camp Curious Minis. And then the 6 to 7s, there's some spaces available in there. But I wouldn't sit on this if you need summer camp care. Get in there. All of our registrations are done online. And if you are not comfortable with doing them online, we also do them in person at the front desk as well. Now, in partnership with that, with Camp Curious, we also run a volunteer program. New with our volunteer program this year is we reduced the age from 16 to 14 years of age. And we did that in hoping with the hopes to capture more of the youth in Blackfalds that want to volunteer, to make those connections, volunteer wise, but professionally within the community as well as it really helps them kind of beef up their resumes a little bit too with that kind of experience as well. We have a phenomenal volunteer programmer for the town of Blackfalds, and she does all the vetting and everything for us, but we welcome as many volunteers as possible. We have a lady that works in the Children's Services Department. Her name is Jen Leinhart. She's actually scheduled to go to the secondary campus on May 12th to speak in person to this program there. So we hope to capture a lot of our secondary campus students with this volunteer program as well. Our swim lessons opened up May 1 and they're fastly filling up as well. And then we also run a camped program. Camped is like a PD day program that we run here at the Abbey Centre, and it follows the Wolf Creek and the Red Deer Catholic Schools calendar. So every PD day for both of those is, we do have a program scheduled for each day of those. A couple of new things for this year. We're running a summer basketball camp. So we had a young lady reach out to us. She is a university student locally here in the area. And she has run these programs before back in her hometown in northern Alberta. And she felt that this would be a good opportunity to run them here. So it's kind of set up the way that she wanted it set up, the same way that she ran them in northern Alberta. So it's a girls and then there's a boys camp. So it's ages 10 to 12 years. They run Tuesday to Thursday, 6 weeks during the summer. And it's $15 for the entire camp for 6 weeks. And that's the only charge. You go online, you register, and then that gives you a total of 6 weeks of summer basketball camp as well. So we're really excited about that one. And then a new one due to an anonymous generous donor within the community. We are also going to be having two programs here partnered with RDP, and they're the Red Hot Science programs. So they are coming up here pretty quick. We have one, they're on May 31st. Their first program it's called Paper, Rock, Scissors Circuits, and it runs ages 7 to 10. And that is $10 for that program. And the other one is Cybernetic Hot Hands, and that is ages 10 to 14. And that's here at the Abbey Centre on the 31st as well. And that one costs $10 as well. All of our, like I said, all of our programs are available for register online or in-house if that suits you a lot better. And all of this information, for the most part, is all in our program guide. But what I would like to talk a little bit about, because some people feel that they're not getting all the information that we have to put out there. So we do have our website, we do have our Facebook page in that regard, but the town of Blackfalds has also come out with a new system that gets you the information via text. So, and that's called Blackfalds Connect. So if you go to our website and you could sign up through there, and then you can also pick what kind of information you'd like to receive, whether it's Abbey Centre information, whether it's just information about your garbage and recycling pickups, anything like that. You can decide what you would like to get information on. So whenever we have new programming, or a field house is closed for programming, or we have maintenance, it's that time of year when there's a lot of maintenance going on, we're trying to get the pool up and running, we communicate through that service, and it goes right to your phone. Otherwise, I'd like to show you, but it's kind of blinding, which is a bad problem, not a bad problem to have, but the splash park is up and running. Water is flowing. The leisure pool is full and circulating. We're working on the Junior Olympic tank as is. And it's the hopes to have the pool open Friday, May 16th. It's always our aim to get it open the Friday of the long weekend. It's always weather permitting. But if history has anything to say, we will be up and running for May 16th. And we always close on Labor Day is our last day. So One more thing I'd like to say is we also offer a program called the Summer Pass here. This will be our 3rd year offering it. And as it works is it gives you, for the cost of 3 months of membership, it gives you 109 days of access. So it's you pay for 90 days, you get 19 days for free. And how it works is that it goes on sale on March 15th, and it encompasses the entire time that the pool is open. So you get 109 days, the entire pool season, for the cost of 3 months of membership. Now, with that said and done, it's on sale May 15th to May 31st. And after that, it just goes into regular monthly memberships from there. But it is quite a bit of a cost savings for people as well. Otherwise, I don't know. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot. But other than that, we're super excited. Yesterday, we got all of our pool staff in to start training. So it's busy when you have an extra 37, 40 people just show up for training. So it's great, though. The energy is great.
Oh, Cindy, thank you so much. We really appreciate you joining us as our guest today and promoting all the fantastic programming. And I love the volunteer program. I have to say, my son volunteered last summer and loved it and put in a ton of hours. I drove back and forth to Blackfalds so much, did so much driving to the Abbey Centre, but it was just a great opportunity and just great programming going on there. So we really appreciate it. It's been such a gem in the community. So we really appreciate you coming and joining us today. Thank you. We hope you guys come again. I believe the last or second to last slide, Nicole, if you don't mind moving it forward. It might be frozen.
Was it the ICE parent slide?
Yeah.
So I have to confess, when I was updating my slide last night, I took it off because I thought it was left over from last month.
Oh, no, it's okay. So I was just going to mention, so you can move forward to the last slide. No, it's okay. I was just going to mention, I was just going to talk about that slide. And we've mentioned how great of a program it was for us to learn about protecting our students and our children online. And the overwhelming kind of key message was to talk to your kids. And so I just wanted to kind of wrap that up and see if any of the other administrators that were there wanted to chime in. But it was a really great turnout. The parents had lots of questions. The ICE unit is our expert in protecting kids online, and they really want us to partner with them as parents and have conversations with our kids. Did anyone else want to share anything that from that presentation? I just wanted to, that's why that slide was in there, but that's totally okay, Nicole. I can see. No, that's totally fine.
So yeah, I just say, like, we really approached this presentation or event as a community event and bringing parents from any school, including St. Greg's, or anybody who lived in the community who just wanted to find out more about what's happening with their kids online, no matter what age, and also just learn about what's available to help parents. So I think we counted just over 50 people, and we saw parents from every school in Blackfalds attend. Mm-hmm. So our for Wolf Creek and St. Greg's. We had also offered childcare for free, and we didn't know if that was going to be necessary. And we ended up with about, 15, 18 little rugrats and some babysitters from our school there to keep them entertained for those couple hours. And they were very busy. But for sure, I think overall, the response from parents that night, if you would have looked around that room, was just like jaws open, soaking in the information, and parents very engaged and curious about the topics that were discussed there. So I think it was a huge success, and already we're looking forward to next year and setting our sights on our next community event that we would like to host.
And we do want to give a shout out to Blackfalds Starbucks. They provided some beverages, and our joint council team really came through and selected, like surveyed the parents and selected a topic. So that was great. So that is it for the Iron Ridge Collective. This will be sent out. We posted on our websites, but we also send out the link to this recording. So we hope that you enjoyed this information. I will stop the recording now and just thank you for spending your time with us this afternoon.